Evening, guys. So, a draw. Two gigantic sides, two elite football clubs, and ninth versus 10th kind of sums up basically where both sides are. We are very much in similar circumstances. Transition, yes. Plenty upon plenty of injuries. It was Injury FC versus Injury FC, to be fair. But in a bit of a subdued atmosphere, early kickoff doesn't help really, to be fair. We pretty much done all right. We've done okay. We weren't fantastic, but we were great at the back, really solid, absolutely solid, and quite an unusual side, to be fair, in a lineup which was 3-4-2-1. Potter, Kepa in goal, Chalobah, Silva, and Baliashvili, who was part of that three at the back. Superb. Ziyech, Jorginho, Hall, who I thought done reasonably well. Cucurella, Gallagher, Mount, Havertz. You know, we was all right. We had chances in the first half. Liverpool had a decent start to both halves, to be fair. Towards the back end of the game, there was some changes, and on 55 minutes, Hall was taken off, and our new signing MUDRYK come on. And I've got to tell you, he really excites me. I haven't felt like that since Eden Hazard. He's one of those players that definitely gets you off your seat. He's got bags and bags of pace, you can see that. And it was really a cameo role, wasn't it, really? But you could see straight away the pace that he's got, but it's the way he's got that silky little touch as well, that very kind of faint touch, and he can use both feet to get by, so he's a very technical player. And there were a couple of times where he kind of got himself into good positions by that close control, and it's possible he could have had two goals, but it's, you have to be really, really excited about that. It's very, very, very positive. It was just not a fantastic game, as I say. Two teams that played out last season's domestic, both cup finals, Carabao Cup and FA Cup, and 0-0 was the scoreline on both of those occasions, and it just didn't look like anyone was going to score a goal. Although we were a bit unlucky, we did actually manage to get the ball in the back of the net in the first half. Kai Havertz, but that's why they're called liVARpool. They definitely got the benefit of the doubt on that one. I really can't stand VAR, not because it went against us on this particular occasion, just don't like it, because I think whatever it is, it's open to interpretation as to who is in control of the outcome, and I just don't like it, full stop. I just think it's a passion killer. But it is what it is. As I say, it's a point away at Liverpool is a good point, and a clean sheet, I think, probably suited both sides, but then it weren't a great result for both sides. If you follow what I'm saying, it was good in terms of confidence. I'm just looking at the league table as we speak, and obviously Arsenal, as we know, play Manchester United tomorrow. It's first versus fourth. In a way, we could do. Well, I don't know. It depends how you're looking at things. Whether we are going with top four finish, and therefore we can kind of accept the fact that Arsenal could go on and win the league. Let's be honest, it's possible now. You can't say it's not. I mean, they're 5 clear of Man City with a game in hand. If they beat United tomorrow, they go 8 clear. But I don't know. I'd kind of like to see either a draw there or Man United get a win. That would take them on the same points as Manchester City, but they would be behind them obviously on goal difference. But then it would at least you'd have the gap at 5 points, and then I suppose you'd have to look at what we're chasing. We're still 10 points behind a top 4 finish, because Newcastle are on 39 points, Spurs on 33, but we're only actually 4 points behind Tottenham. So you never know. We've got a bit of a gap now. I think it's 13 days off, and then it's back to Stamford Bridge for a chance to get a bit of revenge against Fulham. There's only short time ago when they were absolutely loving life, winning that West London derby, the SW6 derby at the Cottage. So it'd be nice to play them and get some revenge. Look, you know what? We've got players that are going to be coming back. We've got a lot of players, as we know, that are out. We're bringing in some fantastic players. The young lad, MUDRYK, just looks absolute class. No doubt there's going to be a complete and utter clear out at the end of the season, definitely in the summer. And there's lots of question marks with lots of players, but we have got somewhere along the line now a very, very, very good team. Just with a few acquisitions, like, just to make it slightly stronger. Yeah, we could be involved in everything, going forward next season. And I guess let's not rule out a run in this season's Champions League, because you never ever know. If we were to get past that game against Dortmund, then it's all about the draw. You get in the next one, and then a little bit of lady luck, you can see yourself playing in the final. We know that because we've done that, before, and so we know, it's you have to have a combination of a lot of things. But no, I don't know what you thinking, guys. Did you think the performance was good today? Was you impressed? I thought the passing was decent. I'm just looking for star people, really. I didn't. Obviously, Thiago Silva, as always, superb. Chalobah had to come off. Well, I suppose we'll have to find out about that one. I thought Hall done okay. Cucurella was decent because he kept Salah at bay. Gallagher was okay. Mount was kind of quiet, really, really quiet. Havertz unlucky with the his goal sort of ruled out. Aspie come on with on the 81st minute. It was a double sub for Havertz for Aubameyang, and Aubameyang didn't really offer much, to be fair. Chuameka obviously come on for Mount on 82. We had to use the players, that were available. And I don't think we were particularly fantastic, but I think our passing was good, and we were able to, Liverpool always used to be a kind of a team that plays with a really high press, and I think when they actually did do that, although I know they was worried about our, us on the counter, when they did do that, I thought we played the ball out from defence into midfield really quite well, to be fair. So I think overall it was pleasing. There was more to be pleased about than negative about. It's another clean sheet. It's a point in a very, very difficult away game, regardless of where they're positioned in the league. And so we have to, reasons to be cheerful, as they say, and look to the good, and look for the games coming up. I believe we've got, we've got Fulham at Stamford Bridge. Just looking down, actually, I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look at our fixtures. I know we got Spurs not too far away. Obviously, we've got the Dortmund game. Yeah, so we've got Fulham in an 8 o'clock kickoff on Friday, the 3rd of Feb. Then we're away to West Ham in an early one. And then we've obviously got Dortmund away on the 15th of February, just after Valentine's Day. And Southampton at home on the 18th of Feb, followed by Sunday the 26th of Feb, Tottenham. It's a 1:30 kickoff. And then we've got Leeds to come at the Bridge. So lots of things to look forward to, guys. As I say, it's going to be I think a very indifferent season this year, but you never know. The Champions League, as I say, we've still got a hope in that one, and you've got a dream, no matter what your circumstances are. And who's to say we can't get a top 4 finish? I don't think it's possible. I really, really don't. I think that boat has sailed, that ship has sailed, so to speak. But we're going to have players coming back. As I say, Chilwell, James, back in training now. Fofana, Kante. That's really, really, really good news. And as I say, any team that had 4, 5, 6 first team players, let alone 10 players out in total, but or 11 actually. But 4 or 5 really influential players out, they'd struggle. They'd struggle, even if that was Manchester City. Maybe not as much as anybody else, but you get my drift. But Arsenal for sure, if you took out 5 of their first teamers, it'd make a massive difference, you know, without a shadow of a doubt. So I guess we have to be, you know, thoughtful of that one, and as I say, you know, take some small crumbs of comfort as we move on. I say my opinions haven't changed on anything. It's the same as it ever was. But of course, you know, you can't keep on harping about it. All you can do is, you know, just wish for success. I guess no matter who's in charge, or you know. Anyway, guys, much love, and I shall speak to you all very, very, very soon. Up the Chelsea, and if there's any information, which there normally is in the Sunday papers, I shall do a video tomorrow and do a bit of an update on what's going on with all the transfer speculation and everything else. Speak soon, guys. Up the Chelsea.